Awesome. Last time we were here on Cryptopolis, we were working on Create, a mod pack that I've never really played with, and we have gotten halfway through all the things it wants us to quote-unquote create. And what I want to do today is start getting dirt. This is where I would like to start. I would like to grab some dirt so that I can get some botany pots together for things like carrots, potatoes, beetroot, and bamboo. I think I've got some cleansing water in here for now, but I think I need to get the lava bucket back in here for this guy. Looking ahead, we're going to need quite a bit. One thing I noticed in this whole thing of things is this guy right here. The fluid tank can be built bigger. I added a second one. We now have 16 buckets of lava as opposed to the 8 that we had. So first things first, I want to get another tank. I want to grab another tank, and this way I can put the cleansing water in it. And we are going to need things like the mixer, which is this guy right here. We need the whisk, and we need the mechanical mixer. So I need to make a basin. Bonked iron and house of operations. Aha, so yes, I need a basin, and I should be able to complete this quest as well. A basin is very, very easy. It's like that. There is a basin. So let's make the mechanical mixer. We need some iron plates and some andesite alloy. Doesn't look like I have enough iron plates. So let's remedy that. Now, I think it's time for us to start branching this way with our stuff. I do want to continue on this way when we get the chance, but what we need is we need this basin and this mixer. So I think I can put that down there. And then this here. What I need is I need a cog to turn this part. So it needs to go like that. Meaning I need a couple of gearboxes. I think we're definitely gonna need a vertical gearbox. That guy like that. There we go. Maybe this needs to move. Oh no, just another vertical gearbox will do it. So now we've got the mechanical mixer up and running. I don't really like the way this is set up, but I don't know any better. So what we need to do is I need to get cleansing. Let's see. We need to get soul sand, which we can easily get. We're going to take a stack of this. We're going to put it in our offhand and then have the hammer here. And all we have to do is right click. And we're going to get all of the soul sand. Now, I'm not going to be able to make a full stack of this, but eventually I do want a stack of this. So, to get the dirt, what I have to do... It's not dirt either. I believe it is coarse dirt that we make. And it's just on a depot? Okay. Okay. Well, rather than trying to figure out all of this over there, I have this cogwheel here. So I just put this item drain here, which was really easy to make. It's just a copper casing and iron bars. And then we made a spout. And what I should be able to do now is place down soul sand, rather. And I should get as many coarse dirt as this will let me. I think it's 125, so it's 8 per. And now that I have this, I have infinite dirt. Which we're going to need quite a bit because we need mud bricks. These mud bricks is going to be used to make the coke bricks as well as the blast brick, I believe. Yeah. So I need 18 mud bricks, which we get from packing mud. We get 4 for 4, so it's a 1 for 1. So I need 36 of these times 4. Yeah. And mud we get, of course, from coarse dirt being mixed with regular old water. Water's not going to be a problem for us, and coarse dirt is not going to be a problem either. We could make more cleansing water and do all of that. As a matter of fact, cleansing water. Yeah, it could be made, but I don't think we need a bunch of cleansing water. So, what we're gonna do here is let's grab ourselves a stack of stone. And let's grab ourselves a wand. That's not something that we've made yet, but it is something that is going to help us going forward. And I'm going to need another pickaxe. So we can take this and we can, you know, vein mine it. Now we have the cobblestone. And we can sit here. Obviously, we don't have enough uses left, but we can make gravel very, very easily with this. We'll make a new hammer. Now that we have our hands on some gravel, you guys should know the Minecraft trick, right? We can take and get the regular dirt, which I'm not 100% sure that's what they wanted. Like... Nope, I think they wanted us to wash the dirt. And of course, coarse dirt is what we need. But we can take this and we can craft it with this. And now we have 16 coarse dirt. And now we have double our dirt, and then all we have to do is go across it with the hoe, like so. And now we have 16 dirt. And this is going to be the way that I'm going to transpose and get a bunch more dirt. Now that I have a bunch of dirt, we can go ahead and make those botany pots like I originally wanted to do. And get a few more of these resources up and running. And the potatoes and things, I don't think we're going to need too much more, but if we need some dyes, that is a good option to have. Same thing with bamboo, the same thing with all of it. Now, we're going to grow the bamboo and put the chest here. This is so that we keep the light. And these other guys, what I want to do is place in beetroot, potato, carrot. That's right, I can't place the beetroot in, and I need a 2x2 drawer. This drawer is actually not going to work. I need this guy right here, a 1x2, because if we look up beetroot, it has to be the beetroot seed, and it's going to give me the seeds as well as the beetroot. So I need to make a 1x2. Now, one thing that we can do is if we go back to the beet, you can see that we have a couple of different things. Dirt path is speed times 5, coarse dirt is speed times 0.95, grass is 1x, podzol is 1x, rooted dirt is 0.95, farmland is 1.05, rich soil is 1.1, and mycelium is 1. Regular dirt is also 1. So, rich soil farmland is the best. What we would have to do is get this rich soil, which is a decomposition thing. But we can make these a little bit faster if we just come in here and hoe the dirt. There we go. So we should get seeds here, we should get the beetroot here, we're grabbing things like bamboo. That is all going to be things that we need in the future. What I want to do now is I want to pivot back to the boiler and brass and all of this stuff and work my way towards this mechanical extruder quest line. Kind of taking a big detour with getting dirt, and we're going to need more dirt. But for now, we're going to put the dirt away. First thing that we need to create is this empty blaze burner, which is relatively easy to make, provided I had one more iron plate. Empty blaze burner. Now it says hold W to ponder. So right click a blaze with an empty burner to capture it. Alternatively, we can collect them from their spawner, and that will give us a heat source. The blaze burner. For aesthetic purposes, empty blaze burner can be used to be lit with the flint and steel. It can be... Ooh, that is a cool looking light source. Isn't it? But, if we look back in the pack to the informational quest line, Ghast and Blaze don't spawn naturally. So, there has to be a way to get this. Mysterious conversion. And this is the same thing, yes? Okay. So let us look up Blaze, because it doesn't really tell us. Aha, summoning altar. We need 4 coal, 2 gunpowder in this soul bead. In this summoning altar. That will give us a blaze that we can then right click. So gunpowder is made. Crushing coal shards, washing zinc ore. Cinder flower. Okay. I don't have any of those things. I don't have niter. I don't have any of the things. So we're going to need to create the mill. This guy right here, which isn't too bad to create. Oh, of course, we're full up on those things, so we'll just toss that over to the side. I think... There we go. Excellent. So the mill. That's what we're gonna do with the mill for now. Do I just drop it in? There we go. We got the mill set up. We've got 8 coal shards in here. Hope to get ourselves some gunpowder. We're gonna need 2 pieces of coal. Four pieces of coal, 2 gunpowder. Okay. Oh, this is going to make coal 4, so you know what? We'll throw this in here for now. So what we got to do then is we've got to go over to this thing right here. So I'm going to need to build like a little precarious bridge. And there is the summoning altar right there. Hopefully we get 2 gunpowder out of this. Looking a little ahead at what the pack wants us to do, it does want us to make a steam boiler, which is something that I want to make, and it's going to want 4 of these blaze burners that eventually have blazes in them. So I need to get 1 for now, because I need to heat a basin to get brass, right? We need to be able to heat this basin right here. So I have what I need to make 1. Right, we have the coal, we have the gunpowder, we have all of the things. All I need now is... a little bit of bridging blocks, which this should be fine. And I should be able to do, like, this. To get over here. We do need to be careful. I believe there are spawners inside of this thing. But I think everything that we need is on top. We're going to find out. I'm going to have to go through this ritual 4 times in total, but I think I'm going to have to make 5 of these blaze burners to complete the quest. I think. Precarious and dangerous. and I jumped off. It's fine. Oh yes, look at that. So I've got enough soul beads to do 11 of these crafts. So I believe we should be able to do... Let's see. Yeah, sure, fine. What is that music? Okay. If we look at the music's playing from over there, I don't know, but if we look at the blaze, it says block below it needs air, but it's showing fire. So I think we need fire, which is fine. Now, a lot of the times I will see modded players use the... There is a crafting recipe for flint. A lot of the times I will see modded people, that's a block of flint, we can crush gravel. It's a 3 like this with gravel. It just... I'm pretty sure we can just break this thing over and over and over again till we get flint. See? No need to do all the other things. The other thing that I'm going to need to do is probably wash a little bit of this scorched netherrack. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll try this again. Got the netherrack underneath, and we light it on fire. We should be able to place in our 2 gunpowder. We need 4 coal. And 1 of these. Now, let's grab the blaze thing. There we go. There we go. Something's happening. We did it. Look at that. Nice. So that completes this quest, and now we need to make brass. We need to make a brass sheet, which we saw we do that by throwing the blaze burner underneath the mixer. And we have to put something in the blaze burner itself. You can see there are skeletons, and there are... there are things down there, so we're not going to go down there. I have no armor. Now, I do believe that that thing needs, like, fuel? So we can do... Let me grab that back. Can we feed it this way? Okay, that works there. Oh, it appears the mechanical mixer is not rotating with enough speed. Okay, we got it. We had to do the big cogwheel, little cogwheel setup to get this thing running at 128 stress units. So now we should be making some brass, and we're gonna need brass to make brass casings, and then the mechanical crafters require brass casings. So you know what? We did this for the, sure. We did that for the quest. What I'm probably going to want to do is actually make a good amount of these. We'll just do a whole thing of it. And we'll make sure that this thing... Oh, look, the blaze burner stays up and running. I believe there is a thing called a straw right here that we can make in the rolling mill. And I believe, yeah, giving the blaze burner a straw will make it to where it accepts liquids like lava. So that's going to work out pretty nice. Once we have this, then I believe we just need the brass sheets. There we go. Quest complete. Now we can start on this guy. So I have the one blaze burner. I need to make 4 of these, which shouldn't be a problem. Like that, and then I need to do the ritual 3 more times. Which I actually have enough stuff. So let me get the rest of my brass, and let's get these rituals going, and hopefully get to a boiler shortly. So with everything that I have here, I have enough stuff to make a steam boiler. So what I think we're gonna do is set up the boiler. I want to set up the boiler where all of this is, but I don't want to lose my water wheels. So I think what I need to do is make sure that I have everything that I could possibly need to set this up. I believe I do. So let's look at this real quick. It's not too complicated. So we can set up a fluid tanks here, and then steam engines can be placed on the fluid tank, and then of course with a rod we can then make the engine. We can put heat underneath it, which is what our blaze burners are for. And then we need a water source being pumped into it as well. We can also have the blaze burners, which we've had. And we can make this thing huge. So, we have a water source thingamajig somewhere. Right here. And I believe, yeah, I believe that's the only one that we can actually craft. Like the tier 1, the tier 3, the tier 2 through tier 5 are not craftable. So, this is going to be our source. We're going to need to pump lava in, which is what this guy is right here. So we need to make sure that this guy stays on the up and up, and this just has 1 bucket. So I should be able to get my wrench and pretty much tear everything down. Do I have additional buckets? I do not. I'm gonna reclaim my lava source. This water source right here for the fan, it's fine. We can get another one, so we're just gonna block that guy off. And yeah, let's start tearing stuff down. You know, of course, after I tear the water wheels down and everything, I forgot things immediately. I forgot the straws for the blaze burners. And looking at our platform here and what we've got going on, what I need to do is probably take this down and extend the platform out, because and And my inventory is a mess. Anyway, we need to extend the platform out. We definitely need to get more stuff. And I just lost a whole bunch of fluid pipes, which is fine. I need to make more anyway. So I want to make the tank bigger for this guy right here, the hose pulley. And so it'll be fine. Gonna do a little repairing of what I've messed up here. Yeah, and start extending the platform out. I think we can do this. I think we can make it look decent as well. Well, the platform got a little bit bigger. I went 5 blocks and then added another border. We just went with these warped plank bricks, utilizing our chisel, which I don't have on me, and some of the excess wood, of course, that we have right here. 2,000 planks, or logs, rather. Then I got this bad boy set up. There are blaze burners underneath of this thing, and they are being supplied with lava right here, and then I have water being supplied into here. You guys do not know how long this took for me to get set up. I would get one running, and then it would be overstressed. Originally, I had to have, or tried to have, just that center cog, and that didn't work. So we split it up, and we put 4 of these steam engines on here, and I'm really, really happy with the way this is. This actually was off-center, so I had to tear it all back down and restart it up. And using the water wheels, I was able to get these guys started, pumping water and lava into this guy, and now it should just go on forever. And we should be able to attach, you know, another steam engine. Sure, like that. That's fine. And I should be able to place down, you know, a cog, and then I can put stuff like a mill in here. This is something I definitely want to get going, and I also want to do a little bit of automation with this guy right here, utilizing chutes and chests and barrels and stuff like that. We can do this. We can also set up a hopper. So if I do this and this, items can be extracted out of here into here. And then if I were to take a chute and then place a barrel on top of it, like that, we can do this. If we go grab, let's just grab potato. So normally what we were doing is we were throwing items into the top of this. What we can do now is we can place that potato in here. It will come into the mill, and once it is ground down to the yellow dye, bam. So I want to set this guy up. I want to set up the mechanical press. I want to set up the mechanical mixer. I want to set up an encased fan, and I think we may want to make a secondary one of these. I also want to set up a second hose pulley. I did make that. This one is going to be strictly for driving the lava to the blaze burners. I do want another one going to have lava. This is not going to stay here, but it's a concept nonetheless. But I also think we're practically out of time here. We've spent a lot of time working on this. I do eventually want to get down here to the crushing wheels, and of course the mechanical extruder. Do the rest of these crafts, mechanical crafting and things like this, so that we can be finished up and create. But the thing with the crushing wheels, these guys right here, is we can start crushing some serious things. If I look up iron shards, and we go into the uses of these things, you see the crushing here, and you can see that crushing one of these will give me an iron dust and a 10% chance of a secondary iron dust. Normally, you take Yeah, I didn't think so. You take 3 iron shards and you get 1 iron. With the crushing wheel, you're going to get a 1-for-1 with a 10% chance of getting double. So, there's also the same thing in the crusher from immersive engineering, but I think getting one of these set up is going to be our best bet. So we've got to go through a couple more quests to get to the mechanical crafting. That will get us to the the mechanical extruder, and this guy is made in the mechanical crafters, but this thing is going to allow us to get coal shards, copper shards, maybe. That block might be difficult to get. Then we have nether shards, we have zinc, we have tin, iron, you know. I think this is going to be able to be doable to get us automatically collecting the things that we need. It can use any copper, it looks like. Does it have to be waxed? So anyway, that is where I want to get to, and unfortunately we ran out of time today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We got ourselves a boiler set up. And next time we will hopefully finish up with at least the questing part of Create and move on into things like immersive engineering. That is why I'm looking into automating iron. We are going to need a ton of steel, but that will come in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Check the description down below for all the different ways to follow me. There are links to other channels. There's links to my Patreon. Check those out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.